So I need in your packet, I know that the next one up is not the bathroom, but I need you to dig around in your packet and find me the slide that says bathroom. That's the one that we're going to be doing while I'm out. So these guys are talking about domain, range, are things functions or not? So my quick review, which words mean X values, which words mean Y values? Input is an X value kind of a thing. See if I can get this to right. So inputs are X values, which means outputs are Y values. Range is a Y value word, right? It is all of the possible Y values. Domain is all of the possible X values. A dependent variable is going to be a Y value. An independent variable is going to be an X value. And then that last one, f of x, that is the same exact thing as y. So a lot of times you'll see f of x equals, and we always say it just means y equals. For how you can tell if something's a function or not, there are two ways. The first way, the x values don't repeat. The second way to tell is it passes the vertical line test. Or in other words, if you draw a vertical line straight up and down, it will only hit once. So the next couple of questions just say, is it a function, yes or no? So this first one, I see 2 comma 5, negative 2 comma 5, negative 3, 6, and 2, negative 6. So remember, it is a function if my x values do not repeat themselves. So I'm just looking at these, the first half of the number, and I see that the 2 does repeat. Here, the 2 goes with the 5, and here a 2 goes with the negative 6. So this is not a function. In the second one, same thing, I'm just looking at the x values. None of the x values repeat. There's a positive and a negative, but that is okay. This, yes, it is a function. For numbers 7 and 8 over here, when it asks, is the graph a function, I've got to use that vertical line test. So if I draw a vertical line anywhere, and I'm just going to hold one up to the screen here, if I draw a vertical line, and I move it around, is there any point when it's going to touch the graph more than once? Well, in this case, no. Everywhere, if I put it here, it only touches the graph once. This is a function. But if I bring my same vertical line over here, you can see if I leave it there, it's going to touch twice, once at the top and once at the bottom. So this guy is not a function. Number 8 says create a table, a mapping diagram, and a graph for the function f of x equals 2x plus 1 with a domain of negative 1, 0, 1. Domain is an x value word, so that's saying my x values need to be negative 1, 0, and 1. Now the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to plug those values in for x. So I'm going to have 2 times negative 1 plus 1, which will give me negative 1. So negative 1 will be a coordinate point. If I plug in 0, 2 times 0 plus 1 will give me 1. So 0, comma 1 will be a coordinate point. And if I plug in positive 1, 2 times 1 plus 1 will be 3. So 1, comma 3 will be a coordinate point. So there's my table. For my function, I'm going to put in my domain and my range, right? My x values and my y values, or my x values and my f of x values. And I'm just going to match these up. Negative 1 goes with negative 1, 0 goes with 1, and 1 goes with 3. When it wants a graph, I'm just going to plot these coordinate points. So negative 1, 0, comma 1, and 1, comma 3. So those 3 methods all say the exact same thing.